exactly.
That
Even
is
our female
First of all,
condoms,
it's beyond
the female put it
pregnancy.
on.
There's things out here that you cannot get rid of.
That's true.
you telling us while letting a man come inside you raw? Like, you telling us that?
but I'm saying it's beyond getting pregnant. Like, put that on. Like,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think
I should enforce that.
what I'm saying is I understand the equivalent exchange. Sex is an equivalent exchange, but a woman's womb is very important to her. Women die during childbirth.
Yes.
This is not, your womb is not something to play with. You get what I'm saying? So you have to protect, as a woman, I think you have to do more of a job protecting your womb than to sit there and blame another man. Like,
The only reason why I don't agree with you is because the man doesn't have a say-so in the decision that the woman makes. So the fact that your voice is taken away and your point of view has no vision, that's why I think you should be more on it to wear a condom to protect yourself, because you're protecting your future, whether or not she's still going to be a single mother, right? And let's say whether or not you're going to be a part of that child's life, it's still going to affect you.
Welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap-Up Crew. No Manning, but I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
Oh, shit. Wait, what you just said, bro?
Yo, no man, Eli Manning.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Y'all know
I thought you were saying you wasn't a man, but continue.
Yo, it's your boy Ace, Daily Wrap-Up Crew, best podcast. That must have been in yesterday's paper because it ain't new. You know what I mean? It used to go 2 for out of me.
Last but not least, we got Jew.
What it do, no book of. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. You know, if you ain't got the membership, you get this shit right now. Tune in. Yeah. I fucked up, but yeah, I wasn't expecting you to.
You've been real consistent the last couple of episodes.
Yeah, I know, man, but you fucked my shit up, boy.
I fucked it up.
It was you, man. It was you, man.
Yo, man. Anyway, we got some special guests. Ladies, let them know where they can follow you at.
my name's Chanel. I'm from Harlem. You can follow me. You can follow me on Instagram at kingness_. So KINGNESS_.
Yeah.
I'm Name. You can follow me at Real Right Name. Real Right _Name. I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Brooklyn.
Okay.
It's your girl Lala. You can follow me on Instagram at LalaTheGoat_.
See, now if she would have been like no Anthony, but I go by the name of that would have been fine.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo. Anyway, man, before we get into these topics, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that like button. I mean, that's the easiest thing y'all could do. It take like half a second, man. Like, and if y'all want to be extra generous, you know what I mean? Y'all can sign up for the membership. We got exclusive perks over there. Y'all get access to the episodes early. Y'all gonna get some exclusive episodes that not even the subscribers gonna get. So make sure y'all tap in. So getting to this first topic, why is modern dating so hard for women? And I'm gonna need y'all to talk y'all shit on this one, because I know there's a lot y'all want to get off y'all chest. So I want y'all to talk y'all shit. Let me see what y'all talking about.
Well, I mean, I can't speak for women because I'm a certain way. Like, from seeing my mom, like, you know, my father been in jail 25 years, so I wouldn't blame her. She always had a dude, and she worked, and the dudes that she had took care of her, and she took care of them. So, like, I grew up seeing that. So, being in a relationship, I already know what to do. Age of 7, I know how to cook. Age of 9, I know how to, you know, wash dishes, do whatever I had to do. So, you know, I can't speak for a lot of women, but I feel like it's the commitment.
You say you know what to do. How do you know what to do? Because you never had that male, you never seen your mom in a position to be in a relationship with another guy. So how do you know what to do in a relationship? Because everything you named was for yourself. You know how to be an adult, but
that is true.
How do you know how to function?
Like that, to be honest, I feel like it's just one of those, how can you say it, just observant. It's something that I really can't explain. It's just seeing my mom being in certain situations and know how to handle herself. That's it.
Okay, what about y'all?
I think women, like, kind of demasculate men nowadays. I feel like the whole independent movement, it was cute. It was cool. It's good. But it's like you kind of taking away the role of a man. Like, you're not even giving him a chance to, like, be a man. Because before you even sit there and say, like, say if a dude take you out to date, you pulling out your card. For what? He asked you on a date. Why you pulling your card out for?
I'm not gonna lie, I do that.
That's me
That's
too.
bad.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's bad.
I'm
Like,
not.
what's that
And
bad?
that don't make me a gold
That's
digger,
me.
but
I'm not
like,
gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, I
You-
do
like
that.
I don't know. It's just a thing.
let a man be a man.
So what does that mean? Can we hear women say that? What does that mean to you?
Like, I don't know. I grew up in a 2-parent household, so I have my mom and my dad. Like, it's certain roles that a man takes. Like, he's supposed to protect and provide. Like, and that don't mean you just sit around on your ass. Like, as a woman, you could get a job, maintain, but let a man be a man. You feel me? Like,
Okay.
So what was your mother's role growing up? Like, what did you see her do?
she made sure me and my brother was good. Like, we made it to the bus to get to school on time. Dinner was cooked. Homework was done. House was clean. The kids was taken care of. And my dad was at work making the money. She was working though, but like, he really was the breadwinner.
Okay. Do you think your dad was in your life as much as he could? Like, not as much as he could be, but like a lot. Like, he was a big part of it.
And that's the downfall for it too. So like, sometimes the father, because he's working, he don't really get a chance to
Spend
Spend time
time.
with the kids. Yeah.
But like, my dad, he talked to me, I'm not mad at it because he was there.
Right.
Like, when I woke up in the morning, he's getting ready for work. Like,
Right.
So for me, I seen what it looked like to see a man get up every day and provide for his family. So, yeah.
You think with that perspective, it helped you understand the value of a man and in your relationship?
And the roles of a woman.
Yeah.
But when I see a bitch ass nigga, I know a bitch ass nigga, but I blame that on fatherless homes.
Okay.
Okay, Lala. Why is modern dating so hard for women now?
It's the same thing that she said. I feel like it's just the gender roles. Like, it's the opposite. Like, females want to do things for guys, and guys don't want to do much anymore.
That's a fact.
Guys don't want to do anything.
What do you mean?
Actually-
You gotta elaborate
They
on
don't
that.
want to do anything. They don't want to take control. They want to get flowers now. They want to be taken out. Like, they want their bills paid. They don't do it.
I don't know who these men that really be.
My
It's
bills
a lot,
and pay your
though. It's
bills.
a lot.
A man told you he want his bills paid.
Not, but it's obvious.
He told you he wanted flowers?
Huh?
He wanted flowers?
I mean, that's how they act.
Oh, okay. I thought
It's,
you
it's
meant
how they
literal.
act.
Okay.
It's how they act.
So you're assuming. This sounds like an
I mean,
assumption.
it's not assumption. It's the truth. You
But
can
you,
tell.
but you
based-
did tell me that you don't really date guys on your level, right?
No.
Right. So you dating guys as, you know what I mean, kind of struggling. Know what
Yeah.
I mean? So you would be like the help for those kind of guys.
I mean, yeah.
So I mean,
But it's both though. It's two different guys. Like, it's guys that have potential, that do what they have to do and they want it for themselves. But there's guys that actually have it, but they don't want to do anything. Like, there's guys that got money, flash money, do everything. Like,
And
but they
still-
don't want to spend the money. They don't want to take you out. They don't want nothing. They just want you to do it.
so do you think you're dating the wrong guys?
Huh?
Do you think you're dating the wrong guys?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You dating guys that don't want to take you out? They don't want to.
I mean, the guys that I date, they take me out.
Oh, okay.
But I want to do that for them too.
So where are you getting this information from? Like, because you clearly deal with men who do those things for you, but you can speak so strongly about a collective of men.
It's social media.
Social media
Social
again.
media.
There we go.
It is social media. That's what you see. Guys want to be taken out. Guys, I see so many guys be like, "Oh yeah, why don't you buy me flowers? Why don't you take me out?" A lot of guys post stuff
Send
like
those clips. Because I ain't never
yeah,
heard
Ah,
that.
match me.
Why
I'm
don't you
sorry.
buy me
Like,
flowers?
Yeah,
But I mean, what's wrong with taking a dude out if he's taking care of you?
But that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
I
That's
question,
why I take them out.
would your mother show her appreciation by taking your father out?
Yeah.
Do you
Like,
think your father deserve
she was-
a day out after doing all that
I
shit?
mean, doing triple double overtime.
Yeah, he deserve a
Yeah,
day.
like, she could rub your feet.
Yeah,
like,
and take me out.
Yeah.
Shit, if you want to
But-
buy flowers, then fuck it, buy me
You
flowers.
shouldn't
then.
be taking no dude out that don't do nothing. He just sit around smoking weed and playing 2K.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, first of all, we ain't gonna slander the 2K. No 2K slander. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How
like,
you making money
you could be
playing 2K?
You could be a productive
make money.
man
I appreciate
in
that.
society
Yeah,
and still play video games.
That's like
you know
every
what I'm saying?
dude nowadays want to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Or like every
Like
woman
every-
trying to be a rapper too. Y'all out here.
Or hairdresser.
Hairdresser, eyelash specialist,
Or eyelash
nose
specialist.
hair plucker.
But
Come on, y'all here.
I mean, how you progressing in life when I call you while I'm at work and you playing video games? I'm at work.
So he not paying his own bills? He not taking...
I mean, how you pay? Like, I'm not gonna ask you, but I'm gonna observe. And for what is given, is not given.
So is he asking you for money? Like,
I don't think so.
I think anytime a man is enjoying his peace, then it's like, yo, why are you enjoying your peace? Like, yo, that man he not out here he not cheating on you. He not out in the streets trying to be the life of the party. He just at home chilling, enjoying his own peace. And now it's like, yo, you can't be productive. Like, yo, I do understand what you said. There are some dudes that just stay at home and they just play video games. But I'm saying there is a balance that men can have. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a guy who's very productive, but I enjoy my quality time playing video games.
That's
yeah, like, you get what I'm
that's
saying?
not
Like,
you fine. Like, play your games. But at 10, 11 in the afternoon, what are you doing all
what if
day?
it's his day off?
Have some type of ambition. Like, do something.
have a
Like, are you
productive
setting up
day.
your 401k? Like, are you setting your life up?
It's
basically guys that play video games, they don't have motivation to even get money. Like, they're so sunk into play games on, like, I'm depressed. I don't play games. I make no money.
Y'all talking about a specific group of men that live with their moms and play video games all day. But y'all can't couple everybody.
Just be like,
You can't couple everybody that play video games with the losers. Like, you know what I mean? It's just not. It's just not everybody.
You should be somewhat productive.
But this is the crazy thing, because I could see Michael B. Jordan, LeBron James, any of these guys. LeBron James still playing Madden in the crib with Savannah rubbing his back. So then 2 weeks later, it's trending on y'all favorite shit, Instagram, and then y'all like, I need me a bae that's a video gamer. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love gamers. Give me a homebody gamer.
You see Meg Thee Stallion. You see Meg Thee Stallion with her ass up while her man playing video games. And I need me a gamer bae and all this. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know, all it takes is that one high value man in society to do something, and then it's like, oh yeah, I need me a man that's going, you know,
I don't need him to be lit and all that.
So just getting back to this topic, because on this show we hear women express how there isn't enough quality men in the dating pool. Like they say it's pee in the dating pool and stuff like that. So we want to get down to the nitty gritty to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We hear some women say men are sassy, men don't know how to be leaders. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to really talk y'all shit, because I want to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, they very sassy. They bratty. They complain too much.
Is that do you get that vibe too?
I do.
A tad bit.
Different type.
A little bit. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my
Like, they complain.
What are some of the complaints y'all get from men that turn you off or make you feel like it's sassy?
I will say this. When I was dating a dude that didn't grow up with his dad, he hit me with the, you could take me on dates and you could pay for this, that, and the third. But when, like, yikes. Like, he was just,
how old was this young dude?
we was in college, so it was like,
Was he taking you on dates?
I've been in a relationship for 8 years.
he took me on a horrible date. Our first date was horrible. His friends was there.
Okay.
Girls be trying to bring their friends to dates all the time. Like,
That's
you know what
so
I'm saying?
childish. Why would you
No,
bring your
I
friends
could agree with
on a
that.
date?
Yeah.
Like,
So that was the only date he took you on?
now we went on a few dates, but like back then, I was begging for the bare minimum. But now, hell no. What? Like, how?
So
you can't even talk to me.
So all the dates was bad?
No, I had to ask him to take me out. Now, I would never ask no man to take me out. Because the dudes that like me, take me out. Like, without an issue. He was just trash. He was trash.
But I mean,
So you don't think women should shoot their shot if they see something they like?
I shoot my shot.
I shoot my shot, but sometimes guys don't really like that.
Yeah, they don't.
Why women think that?
yeah, I don't know why.
Because I feel like once a female like put pressure on a guy, like I feel like they kind of resist.
That pressure,
Like they pull back. Like
pressure
they
is
pull
different.
You get put to
You
the
know what I
back
mean?
burner.
You shooting your shot and showing
Not pressure,
interest.
but like shoot your shot. Like if I shoot my shot,
It's no
like
pressure.
But how you shooting your shot though?
Complimenting
that's sending
him.
pressure.
I mean, complimenting him.
Like, you cute, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's
Like,
pressure?
Like shooting your shot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so you go up to a dude, you like, hey, you cute, can I get your number? That's pressure?
Hell no.
I'm not saying it's like the actual word pressure. I'm just saying like that's shooting a shot. Like
Yeah, but where's the disconnect?
Where's the problem?
Yeah, where's the problem?
Like if she's trying, guys don't like that because they want to hunt. Some guys they have a problem with that because some guys are hunters.
I guarantee you, we do a survey in America, and if a woman is coming up to a man will not be disappointed.
If anything, he might look around and like, am I being pranked? Is this like...
Y'all mind if I do a survey real quick, man? You mind if a girl asks you out?
Nah, absolutely not.
What about you?
Oh, hell no. I don't mind.
What if you mind if a woman asks you out, man? No. Hannes, what about you? No. Nah?
He said shoot it. He said
Shoot away.
Weasel. Nah? Blacks? Big bro? Oh, so that's 100% right now. That's crazy.
I mean, that's fine, but is everybody here? There's other
That's like
people.
the
I'm just, but what are the odds of you 100% in the room?
All right,
though,
if I shoot my shot in your DM and I'm consistent with it, some guys don't like that. They want to chase. It's some guys that's hunters, that's chasers.
Ain't no
They
woman
don't like that.
consistently shooting they shot in your DM. That's
That's
a woman sending one DM, you don't respond. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
And if you shoot multiple DMs, no, he probably not interested in you.
I'm
Like,
telling you,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and if you shooting DMs and he not replying, it's probably because he think you're his girlfriend's homegirl trying to be slick. I'm telling you,
they do be,
like,
they
oh
do be
shit,
doing
why
that.
she
Like,
hit me up? This is
we
suspicious.
had an episode like that. Shorty said she be sending her homegirls into a man's to try to get them
That's a
caught
fact.
up and stuff like that.
That's stuff.
Yeah, that's
weird.
extra.
Like,
I'm not saying
Who's
that.
doing that?
Loyalty.
Yeah,
If you
I know,
don't
like,
trust them, you don't trust them. Like,
Listen, let me get to this next topic.
Well, real quick, I
my fault.
want to mention why I believe that the dating pool is hard for modern women. I do believe that you guys don't date with a purpose nowadays. So I don't think y'all going on a date or in a relationship informing the man what you're looking for. So I feel like y'all going with the flow, and I mean, what's straightforward?
I'm telling you what it is. Like, I'm telling you what I want and how I want you to treat me and what we gonna do. And if this is not what's gonna happen, that's it. Like, I'm not wasting time with nobody because you can't get that time back. I dealt with a person for 8 years. Like, you can't get that time back.
Granted, but 8 years sounds like a lot of time. Yeah. So it wasn't time wasted with you being up front. So you could say with that approach. It's time
wasted because I didn't get nothing out of it. You feel me?
You had an 8-year relationship out of it. What are you talking about?
Well, it's a difference. Like, for instance, certain people get in a relationship, they have kids, there's no kids, there's no house. You feel me? There's no bank account. There's like nothing. You feel me? There's nothing. So it's like a waste.
I think you learned from that experience.
Yes, I definitely did.
At certain times, you realize maybe that this person is not for you, but you guys tried, and you put your best foot forward.
So moving forward, now I know the mistakes that I made in that relationship, so I won't make it in the future.
So it wasn't a waste.
You got me.
You got some gold out of that.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing or lesson.
What are your thoughts on this real quick? Why do you think it's so hard for women?
I think they got unrealistic standards most of the time. Women be wanting the highest of values of men and not bringing nothing to the table, just expecting that man to want them. And there's a lot of average men out here that are good men that's getting overlooked because they want this specific group of men, and I think that's why the pool is smaller or whatever. It's because they disqualifying a lot of men.
But those average men are looking for IG models most of the time, and they overlook the average girl.
That's not true.
What makes you think they're looking for IG models? Because they liking their pictures?
No, I don't care about Instagram because Instagram is not real life. Like, I cannot stress that. It's really not real life.
It's really
like,
not.
you could see people on Instagram and then see them in real life and you'd be like, that's you.
We get that a lot.
I feel like social media, like you said, it's like, it feeds a like delusion. Like, people think they can have like a Keisha Corey, what's that lady name? And Gucci Man kind of relationship. Like, some guys don't have like realistic expectations of a woman either. Like, so if we have unrealistic expectations of a man, y'all don't have realistic expectations for us either.
You think the average guy is sitting at home like, yeah, I could get a Bernice Burgos, like I could get a Rihanna, I could get a Beyonce.
No.
Oh, you think the average woman is sitting at home like, yeah, I get LeBron James.
But then again, y'all be giving girls time of day that when you listen to how she talk, you know this ain't right. Like, and the girl that like is chilling, y'all be like, nah, that's the bro.
Huh? That's what y'all be doing. Yeah, cause
Like,
women
y'all be
are
doing that though.
y'all. Some women are opportunists. You get what I'm saying? And women get more attention than men. When you come down to it, more men are hollering at women than women are hollering at men. Right? Can we all agree on that?
Yeah,
Who you think got more people in the friend zone, women or men?
Probably women.
Okay. So,
But look, you see how you just said men are hollering at women? Isn't that the role of a man? Like, no? Shouldn't he be chasing me?
But I'm not negating that. I'm just saying that, women have more opportunities. More men are chasing them than they are chasing men. So,
but did y'all fight for equality? What you said? Equal rights, equal shots?
I mean, that is true. Like, I mean, if y'all fought for the equality, y'all should be equally shooting y'all shot.
But y'all only one that's convenient, right?
True say. I ain't gonna fight that. But like, be for real. Like, men should chase. Like, y'all should be chasing.
I mean, if I see something,
And some guys get like, I'm not gonna chase you. Why not? Like, if that's what you're supposed to do.
I'm not chasing any woman that's not showing the same interest. I'm not doing that. Number one, women have stressed it out as when men are chasing, now it becomes thirsty. He's a stalker. Women have destroyed like chivalry single-handedly. Like everything that's thought of being chivalrous, women have complained about it and said it was creepy and said it was thirsty and said y'all was a pervert. So men have been backing off now. Like now we're like, all right, maybe we did find you attractive, but normally when I do go shoot my shot, it's often looked at as you're being a creep, you're being perv, you're trying to out me, expose me. So men are just chilling at this point. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if that connection is there, yeah, but I'm not going to force it, especially in the era where women are taking any chance. Yo, how many videos you see with women at the gym and they see a guy just happened to look any direction. Now they on social media. Yeah, he was being a pervert. I can't even work out. Like, God damn, I can't even look in the general direction of you without you thinking I'm a creep.
Yeah,
but you got damn. Like, this shit is just so
you in a 2-piece with the shorts between your cheeks, and I'm supposed to be like, hey, like what the fuck?
You gotta go in there like they with the blinders on, like the tunnel vision. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, y'all destroyed that chasing shit, man. Like, nobody gonna chase y'all no more. If there's no reciprocation, if you're not showing interest, why am I chasing you?
But if I move too fast, you're gonna think I'm a hoe.
Why would I think you're a hoe because you show interest? If you throw a pussy at me, as soon as I say hi, you're a hoe.
No,
yeah. But if you show interest.
But let's be real. Like, you ever like was talking to somebody, like y'all both feeling each other, y'all, and then like you show him interest, and then he get comfortable, and then next thing you know, the calls go less, the texts get dry, cause he done met somebody else.
He realized that you wasn't a woman for him. That's all it was.
Yeah, and then the thing is, when women say they want a guy to chase me, that very much comes from a sense of entitlement. So if you know that the guy is chasing, yeah, you could treat him like shit because you're expecting them to chase you. You get what I'm saying? So that there's like a certain mentality that comes with that. Like, oh yeah, I know he chasing me. I know these guys are DMing me. So I could pick and choose. Like, guys is tired of that, honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying? If there's no vested interest or mutual interest, then most guys are gonna be like, all right, well, let me just move on to the next. So you get what I'm saying? There's no disrespect. It's just that I'm not gonna. Men are valuing their time more. So, my time is valuable to me. And if I see that you taking your sweet time to reply back, or for some reason in 2023, you haven't seen your phone in 5 hours, and we know y'all be at your motherfucking phones like every 3 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not falling for that no more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Overall, I do feel like both parties, men and women, take each other for granted. Mm-hmm. We get comfortable and complacent when we got somebody that we know is gonna stick by our side. Men and women, we both do this. Like, oh, damn, they like me, they love me. Oh, they accepted me from doing this fucked up shit. Oh, I'll take an inch, I'm gonna take a mile, and then we stretch that shit till we burn each other out. Right. And I think that's a flaw between both people. We need to, appreciate when we got something good when we first get it, instead of fucking tearing a relationship down and then saying, then you on your next relationship, damn, I wish they was like Marcus. I wish they was like Ashley. And then you chasing what you had from this prior relationship, hoping it could be like that. And you're never probably going to get that shit again. and you're not going to get it with them either. So I mean,
listen, one thing that I value, and I actually like having these, podcasts and these platforms, because they honestly make you value your significant other even more. Because
Definitely.
I mean, when I was in the relationship, obviously we had the podcast, and I really just started really valuing my significant, because to hear some of the rhetoric some of these women be talking, you be like, damn, you know what? Maybe the one I got, she ain't that bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers out here be wilding, like both men and women, like, you know what I mean? So it kind of make you value, your significant other. Like, they might have, everybody has their flaws, but listen, it could be way worse out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so let me get to this next topic. Who do you think is more likely to have a backup in case a relationship fails, men or women?
Women.
Yeah,
oh, don't sip that cup, girl. I heard you. Say it loud.
Try to say it under her breath.
Women, it's just
yeah, I feel like
security.
women do, but I feel like guys be having them like throughout the whole time of y'all talking. So even like females have backups, but guys be trying to talk to different girls every other week or try to cheat. Like they do it behind their back, like us, like our back. So it's like, of course we're gonna have like a backup.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
That
like,
is true.
Like, where are you getting this information from? Social media?
No.
Where you getting it
This
from?
is real life.
I can't say that men are just looking to cheat at every opportunity they get.
Guys cheat. A lot of guys cheat. Majority of the guys cheat.
A lot of women cheat.
don't cheat.
All right, I understand that. That's cool. But I'm saying guys
No,
cheat.
that ain't cool.
That ain't cool.
Brush past it, like, yeah, that's cool. Like,
Everybody cheat. I get it. But I'm trying to say, basically that the fact that, like, yes, females do have backups, but guys be talking to females throughout the whole journey. Whether it's a talking stage, relationship, marriage, guys always talk.
Okay, and I'm gonna say women are just as wrong if you are, mentally cheating or,
mentally.
I mean, not mentally.
We are
Emotionally cheating on me is just as bad. Where you guys probably y'all feelings were hurt with us having physical sex with somebody and cheating, and that emotionally connection that you have with somebody else is hurting us twice as much. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can't count that out. If you manipulating the shit, it is both. But you can't say because she got a nigga in her back pocket, it's not as bad. No, that shit is just as bad.
It's both bad. Yeah, females have backups and guys be talking to females throughout it's.
But if you talking to somebody as a backup, it is not.
See,
it's
the
just
difference
you're
like
talking
you waiting
to
for
Men,
the
they be having multiple backups.
Yeah.
If a female have a backup, it'll probably be like one nigga.
First of all,
and it'll be a nigga from way back when. Like, you feel me? It wouldn't be no new nigga. You feel me?
First of all, it's not a backup. Because we not leaving our shorty to go with these women.
Exactly.
Y'all have these backups that y'all will leave y'all man and go with them.
But y'all will talk to a female. Just because you don't see a future. Just because y'all don't see a future with a female that y'all
One mic.
Good afternoon, baby. You ate. Good night. Like, that's crazy.
So basically, like, if you... Just because you don't see a future with the girl don't mean that it's not cheating. Because y'all do that. Y'all be like, oh, yeah, I don't talk to nobody. Y'all do. Y'all entertain females. But just because y'all don't see a future with them or try to take it to the next level, y'all not going to jack them. But y'all still doing it. Y'all are.
A study came out last year that women cheat more than men.
Yeah.
So
what you
saying right now don't make no sense because then we got one every step of the way. What y'all got?
I'm answering the question where it was like, all right, yeah, like females do be having backups, but
so who's more likely?
Women.
They already say women. For some reason, they justify
I'm saying that guys be entertaining females throughout the relationship.
And you know those women that they're entertaining, they in relationships.
But everything is bad.
But no. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Men are cheating with women that's already in relationships.
Not all the time though.
A lot of the time.
A lot, but
so
ugly ass.
So my nigga's a side nigga?
Yeah.
It could be a possibility.
Survey says.
Yeah, but listen, man. You know what it. I actually work with some professional researchers and mathematicians on this because I just wanted to get down to the who is more likely to to cheat, and have a backup plan, right? So, from the conclusion that we came up with, right? The average woman on a scale from, let's say, out of 10, let's say on a looks department, she's about let's go with 6. 6 is average, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A 6 normally on average receives about, I think the researchers say anywhere from 7 DMs and 3 in-person attempts per day, right? So if you tally that up, that's 10 people per day times that the week, that's 70 a week. You know what I mean? The numbers is looking kind of crazy out here. So you got I think it's 233 attempts per week that somebody's trying to holler at you, like aggressively trying to pursue you, right? That's men and women, because women be in the DMs too. You get what I'm saying? So now when you times that by what? A whole, let me see, that's a month, that's 280. I'm trying to do the math real quick.
If you entertain it. If you don't entertain it, I don't mean it.
No, I mean,
man.
but
I deliver the mail, you feel me? People holler at me all the time. Everybody, women.
Yeah,
men.
but
you
that's
feel
like
me?
that.
If
Look,
you entertain it,
that comes down to 280 attempts per month, right? You
Oh,
times that by 12, right? If you times that by 12, that's 300, right? And 60 attempts. That's per year. So you mean to tell me out of 360 attempts, and you're an average woman, like, you know what I'm saying? This is not even like you're a baddie, like, because the baddies, the numbers is obviously increasing. And if we take into consideration the hypergamy theory, right, which is a woman will always explore her best option, a best available option. I don't know, it's not looking too good right now for the ladies, like, you know what I'm saying? So that means there's probably a way higher percentage of a woman either cheating once or even multiple times throughout the course of one relationship, or potentially having a backup, whether that's her guy friend that y'all swearing up and down is just the guy friend, like, you know what I'm saying? But we all know what the guy friend is. He's literally the backup, like, you know what I mean? The guy that you could have saw yourself with, but he just in the friend zone. So we got to deal with those guys. So I don't know, the researchers and the data is saying that, just the women is just more likely to have the backup, say, and to cheat in a relationship more than the guys are. So
just sound like you don't got no confidence.
Overrated, though.
Who don't got no
You want to
confidence?
be in a relationship and cheat, you might as well just be by yourself.
Wait, what?
You don't got no confidence.
Who don't got no confidence?
Like, my thing is this, right? If, like, you guys tend to tell yourself, I'm that nigga, right? Why you care about what these other dudes is hollering at me for?
I know they ain't just flip it.
No,
They
definitely
if
flip
you
it.
know you that dude, and I got a few on my line, you would a real nigga is not worried about what some other niggas is whispering in my ear about.
So
I want that nigga though. Like,
real niggas get cheated on, like, just because he a real nigga don't mean he don't get cheated on.
He's not gonna care about who's hollering at you.
Secure niggas get cheated on too. It don't matter how secure you are, you will get cheated on. Like,
that is true though, but I feel like you should have some confidence in yourself.
So how comfortable would you be with multiple women hollering at your man?
Here's the thing: it's all about where I am with that dude. So if I'm dating, I'm technically still single. So if he got multiple women, all right, do your thing. What? Are they me? They're not me though. So I'm not pressed about them other bitches.
This how I know it's cap. Because women don't even like super attractive men for that specific reason on purpose. Women will say all the time they like their man to be medium ugly. For the reason of they know that medium ugly man is not getting aggressively pursued and is not as desired by the majority of women. So this is why y'all don't want that superly like attractive guy, because y'all feel like, number one, there's gonna be a lot of competition because of all the girls desire him. Then you're gonna have to always be in competition with these other girls, whether he's cheating or not. You just gonna always feel that way in your head, like, you know what I'm saying? Am I lying?
No.
You don't like a guy that's super attractive, right?
I don't know about these like other girls. I'm pretty sure, but like in my mind, I think I'm the baddest bitch. I don't give a fuck about the bitches, cause my thing is, who is she to you? Like, who is, like, she not me? I don't care. Go on with yourself.
What is me?
Like,
who is me?
Like in my mind, I think I'm like the baddest bitch you got on your arm. Now, if them other bitches could bag you, well, damn. I wasn't, but I'm like, for me, I don't care about the other girls that's hollering at you. Like,
it's not about you. You can think whatever you want. Like, trans men think they women all the time. That don't mean it's right.
That's
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like the same thing.
No,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that's a different topic that you gotta like dance around because people get a little upset.
I tell my nigga, listen, if you ever feel a way, you feel funny, you don't want this no more, go to you. Let me know. I'm that understanding. Cool, go. I'm not with all that. You gonna fuck around and you gonna come back to me, then I'm gonna find out. I'm not with that shit. It's 2023, New Year. We not doing none of that high school shit. Not with it. I think
you
gotta lay it down on the table.
Y'all need more confidence. Okay. Y'all need to stop thinking about who is not.
There's a difference between being confident and being realistic. I could be the most confident nigga in the world. If I'm looking at the numbers and numbers saying this and the percentages saying that, like,
and we know women are hypergamous. That's in your nature.
Like,
so what Chris Brown? Wait, Tom, what did Chris Brown say?
When a rich nigga wants you,
Like, there's a reason why rappers is always talking about stealing another man's bitch, because they have done it on several occasions. Shit, we all did this shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? So we know it's possible. So we ain't gonna sit here and act like you could be the most secure. You could be the most secure. You could be the most confident. Your woman can cheat on you. That's a possibility. And I'm not saying you got to go out and be blatantly insecure about it.
You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Shouldn't your shorty be solid? Like, if you got a solid shorty, that shit don't matter. I don't know. Maybe I'm living in a fantasy.
No. I'm not saying like I'm gonna go out and cheat because you do some shit. I'm gonna leave your ass. But who the hell wanna sit there and get played with? That's not cool.
No, but it's happening.
Yeah, that's
an alarming rate.
That's all I'm saying. But that's why I said I'm
research.
different. I can't speak for everybody because I'm different. But like that shit played out. Like playing with people's feelings, playing with people's mind, heart. That shit. People, you don't know what people's mental is at, so you can't be doing shit like that. That's how I feel, honestly.
I mean, that's one of the things that women are fighting for equality for. That's the ones the things I do see in y'all fighting to show that y'all bigger players than men. Y'all, I heard a two could play that game. Y'all really started wilding out,
and that shit not work in our favor though.
Oh, heavy on that.
It don't be working.
Why you say that?
Because here's the thing. You know what I noticed about dudes? When a dude is done with you, you out. When a dude mess up and he apologized to a girl, she be like, all right, I'll take you back. Like, so it's like we two cannot play that game because when a man is done with you, he do not see you no more. Like, he's done with you. So I think women do need to pipe down with that because it really...
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
But I don't want to sound like a pick me. But that shit
say
is true though. Like,
but say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Like, women need to pipe down with
and stop getting piped down.
Oh God!
Right, listen.
I think what happens is, is the crazy part. We're seeing this happen in real life. We're seeing the women that was, out there being living their best life and being sexually being promiscuous. Look at Amber Rose now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to touch Amber Rose, and now she crying, talking about nobody wants her. Like, you get what I'm saying? It don't matter how attractive she is. Yeah. Like, men are not signing up no more like how they used to be with her. Like, you get what I'm saying? We're seeing this happen with a lot of older women who wanted to explore their sexuality and all this other stuff. Now they looking like damaged goods, and guys is like, you know what? I'm good on that because there's a younger version of you somewhere else out there. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'd rather deal with that than deal with all the trauma that you accumulated over your lifetime because you dealt with these toxic men. You got kids by them. Why would I come in that situation and try to be the dude to fix you up? Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So now we're starting to see women cry and complain about it. Like, oh, I wish I would have took my promiscuity more seriously and this, that, and the third. So again, what you're saying is correct. Like, two can play that game, like Juice said, but 9 times out of 10, women are going to lose because men value certain things in a woman. You get what I'm saying? Which y'all don't necessarily have those same values in men, which is why y'all don't care if, when it comes to the body count situation, women don't really care about a guy's body count. But on the other end, guys care about a woman's body count. Like, that's just how we are, like, just nature and stuff like that. So
and playing that game, the biggest and most important thing is mama's babies and daddy's maybes. We could always know who the child mother is, but we could never. It's a opportunity that man is not the father. When y'all rolling that dice,
like, that is definitely true. Get into this next topic. I like how you transitioned that in. You know what I'm saying? I like
lined it up for you.
So this next topic Keem had is consent to sex the same thing as consent to pregnancy? Keem, jump in on this one real quick. I know this was your topic, so.
Well, basically they were saying in the video, the guy was saying that consent to sex is consent to pregnancy. I can't 100% agree with that because it's like, he used the analogies like if you go to a bar, you consent to getting drunk because there's a possibility you might get drunk, but you're not consenting to get drunk. You consent to have a drink. You know what I mean? You're not necessarily consenting to the hangover or whatever that comes after that. You know what I mean? So I can't necessarily agree that consenting to sex is consenting to pregnancy. You know what I mean?
Did you protect yourself?
I mean, maybe I did.
So why is this even a discussion? You didn't even protect yourself, and you knew the possibility that it could happen.
That's the thing. People don't. Guys don't be wanting to use protection,
but neither do women.
That's true. So we want, but guys always be the first ones to be like, "Oh, I don't use that. I don't want to use."
So then, why you letting them go inside your box raw?
Oh, not me. I'm
just saying, but you got that excuse for women, but why didn't you not have that excuse for, you got that excuse for men, but why you not have that excuse for women? Like
exactly. So I feel like if two grown people is going out and doing X, Y, and Z, they should talk about it. If you're not talking about it, then it's both of y'all faults. Mm-hmm. Because now when the situation happened, now y'all both gonna argue. Y'all gonna be like, oh, it's your fault. Y'all both grown. Y'all know what y'all did. Y'all ain't used no protection, and now y'all got a situation going on.
I think obviously when we talk about consent, we talking about, two people coming to an agreement, right?
Yeah.
So pregnancy, I think when people think about sex, they usually just think about, the pleasure part. Like they're not really, even if they do use protection and whatever the case is, people having sex purely for pleasure, like, for the satisfaction of pleasure. They're not thinking about, I'm having a kid, and they damn sure didn't have a discussion together. Like, you know what? Let's have this baby. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think it's the same thing because, obviously it does take two to tango, right? But only one person has that decision. And I think if one person has that decision, which is the woman, because it's her body, her choice, I think that a man, if he doesn't have a say so, I think it should be very much his wallet, his money, his wallet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if he doesn't agree to having that child with that woman, then I don't think, and I'm not saying this is an excuse, but since he didn't have that decision, it was only one-sided, I don't think that man should be held liable for paying child support. Like,
what? Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, I do hear myself.
I'm telling you, and that's where the problem boils down to. Did you have a father in the home? Because no real man is about to tell no woman that. Like, we laid down and had this baby, and you gonna tell me?
No, we laid down and have sex. We did not. We both didn't agree to have the child. You agreed to have the child.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sex. Humans use sex as a fun activity, but what is sex made to do?
Pregnancy it could be a ramification.
No, but what is sex made to do?
To reproduce, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so did y'all both agree to reproduce when y'all had sex, or did y'all just both agree to give each other sexual pleasure? We are having sex.
I'm saying, I'm asking you a question. Wait. What did y'all agree to do when y'all laid down? To have sex, to enjoy sexual pleasure, or to procreate?
We having sex to have pleasure.
Okay.
But what happens? What is the possibility when we're having pleasure?
There's always ramifications. Just like when you drink at a bar, there's a possibility that you could get drunk. Like, you get what I'm saying? But that's not what you're drinking for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that sounds crazy.
It doesn't, because I think if that was the thing, again, childbirth, it takes two to tango. Childbirth is one. It's only one way. Only you can decide because it's your body, right? Mm-hmm. Even regardless of the fact, even if it's vice versa. Let's say, you get pregnant. I want to keep this child, and you say, nah, I don't want to keep. I want to. Mm-hmm. I can't do nothing about that. You get what I'm saying? Even though we both made that child, it's still your decision. And I think because
real quick before you go on, when a woman say, "Oh, I don't want to keep that child," what is she?
Wait, what?
What is she?
Say it again.
When a woman saying, and when the man is like, yeah, I want to keep this, I want to raise him, blah, blah, and the woman's like, no, I don't want to do that. What is she?
Probably, I don't know.
That's the point. Right? But when a man says, nah, I don't want to do this, I'm not ready for a child, he a deadbeat, right?
Because it's the woman's body.
Exactly.
It's her body.
So if it's her body, it should be his choice whether he wants to support.
You can't twist and turn that one.
Sex, yes. But again, you're emphasizing it takes two, but only one person can make that decision for the both of us. So therefore, it's not equivalent. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I think if that was a situation, and I'm not telling men to not take care of their kids, but a lot of men have expressed throughout the years, throughout decades, that I don't think this is a good decision for us. I'm not ready to be a father, and women have still selfishly made the decision to bring a child into this.
It is selfish.
It is selfish because if you're bringing a child in at a deficit, you already know the ramifications. We see the ramifications of fatherless homes right now.
You get what I'm saying? About
that is true though.
Yeah, so it's selfish to bring a child in with no father in the home.
So as a man, what should you be doing to make sure that don't happen?
Same thing.
Communicating to that woman that I'm not ready to do that.
And what else? Even before we even got there to test results, what should you have done? What should we have done to make sure we don't get there?
There you go. What should we have done?
We could have played Connect 4 instead of doing that. We could have played some Uno instead of doing that.
Yeah, y'all could have made sure he wore a condom.
You could have been like,
I could have popped a pill. I could have been popping pills, or you could have wrapped that willy.
But let me ask you a question, right? who you think makes that decision to the final decision on not wearing that condom?
It should be me, because you go in.
It's not. It should. It is you.
It is.
Unless
okay. Nah, we're not even talking about the extreme situation.
My fault. Well, unless that's the situation, it's your decision. Like, that's it. Like,
it is.
And you know how I know this is true? Because when I was in a previous relationship, and she wanted just to prove a point. Like, obviously, she was my girl for several years. We didn't use protection, obviously. But it was one night where she made me wear protection, right? And I'm like, yo, you killing the mood right now, whatever the case. Like, and she was just trying to teach me a lesson. But she was very adamant. And she made sure that I did not go inside her without a condom. And guess what I did? Put on a condom because she enforced it, because it's her body. You get what I'm saying? If more women did that instead of like, you know what, I'm gonna trust your pullout game. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I have a question, right? So say if you've been in a relationship for years and we never use condoms, then all of a sudden your nigga come talking about let's use a condom. How is that gonna turn out? I'm gonna look at you like, wait, why are you pulling out a condom?
I'm definitely gonna turn to Dr. Umar. I find that very suspicious.
I can't.
That nigga did some fishy shit.
Unless, wait, hear me out. Unless he had a scare, or y'all had a scare where you almost got pregnant. Then he's like, you know what? I'm playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't rolling this dice.
Yeah, I ain't rolling this dice. That's the only situation.
If you ovulating, then you might not want to risk it.
We don't never use condoms. Though.
And first of all,
and then one day you just bring them.
So what if he say he don't feel like pulling out tonight?
That's massive.
He don't feel like pulling out tonight.
You wilding.
and that's why I'm bringing the condom. I'm glad you brought that point up, because obviously with modern technology now, y'all got apps. Y'all know exactly when y'all ovulating. Like, you get what I'm saying? So y'all know exactly when, is the ideal time to, have sex, because there's not a high possibility that you could get pregnant. Y'all know y'all got all of these plus the 30 plus forms of contraceptive y'all have, like plus y'all have all of these preventative measures to make sure y'all don't become single parents, obviously, right?
Oh my God.
And y'all still choose to not do this shit. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I think you've been in a little too much. Listen. I feel like it's an equal thing. Men are equally responsible for a woman being pregnant.
Yes, that's understandable.
So how dare you fix your face and say
that?
But
listen, if we have a history, right? You said your mother and father was together, right?
Yeah.
Your mother and father, your father was in jail, right? Yeah. What about you? You have both parents?
No, just my mom.
Oh, okay. So there's two women right here with a history of single parent households, right? So they already know what they don't want to be, because they seen their mother struggling. We have a whole history of women seeing what happens in a single parent household, and you still actively choose to make that decision.
I hear you. I hear you. Great scenario, right? Yeah, and I know 15 other niggas that's saying, yo, she trapped me. And instead of you fucking putting yourself in that position, put on a motherfucking condom, bro.
Exactly.
That is female
first of all, it's beyond pregnancy.
On.
There's things out here that you cannot get rid of.
You telling us while letting a man come inside you raw?
But I'm saying it's beyond getting pregnant. Like, put that shit on. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. I think I should enforce that. That's what I'm saying is, I understand the equivalent exchange. Sex is an equivalent exchange, but a woman's womb is very important to her. Women die during childbirth.
Yes.
This is not, your womb is not something to play with. You get what I'm saying? So you have to protect, as a woman, I think you have to do more of a job protecting your womb than to sit there and blame another man. Like,
the only reason why I don't agree with you is because the man doesn't have a say-so in the decision that the woman makes. So the fact that your voice is taken away and your point of view has no vision, that's why I think you should be more on it to wear a condom to protect yourself, because you're protecting your future. Whether or not she's still going to be a single mother, right? And let's say whether or not you're going to be a part of that child's life, it's still going to affect you.
Yeah, but then you have guys who can easily, if guys don't really want to be a father, it's unfortunate, they can leave the country, they can leave town, and guess who's stuck with that child? The woman. You get what I'm saying? Now you chasing a man down for child support to get what, like $5 a pay? Like why y'all doing all of that when you could just protect, as a woman, you could just protect your womb, I think. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But a hardworking man, an average man that got a job, you know what they gonna do, whether you in that child's life or not? Make you pay child support. So why the fuck would I do that? I'm gonna put a fucking condom on. Yeah. Still to this day, she get pregnant. I got no fucking say so. The only way I could prevent her voice is by me putting on a condom. I'm not doing it because I'm not worried about Well, I am worried about her getting pregnant, but I'm more worried about her not caring about my feelings and this decision that's being made. Yeah, she should have told me to put on a condom too. Yeah, she should have been taking birth control, but only way I can control that narrative is by me putting on a condom.
That is understandable, but again, if we have seen a history of women complaining about being a single, again, we talked about this before. But who does it?
Women set men up all the time. What the fuck am I gonna do about it?
You talking about successful men? Like I'm
talking about average men that's working at Car Medicine, working at the bus, working at the fucking supermarket. Because she feel like she could get him to pay bills or pay something. You're gonna be paid whatever you working for. It's her. So I've heard women say, "Oh, well, he doesn't want to be in my child life. I'm gonna do it on my own." And then when doing it on my own means I'm gonna make you pay child support. So that job, when you're living by yourself and you're making, let's say, when women say, "Oh, $1,000, you're a broke nigga," but you're making this $1,000 a week, right? And now $200-300 got to go to that child. How are you gonna live?
That's understandable, but a lot of women have been complaining that they don't even get, they struggling to get the money from child support from them. And again, if a woman has to keep the kid, her value goes down in the dating market because most men don't want a woman with a children, whereas most women will date a man with a child. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's not an issue because they know that they're not the primary caretaker.
I'm thinking on the aspect of the nigga that's working. That nigga doesn't care if she get a fucking new man. That man didn't want the fucking kid in the first place.
I agree with both of what y'all saying, but I just think there's more ramifications on the woman's side. So they should be more responsible in what they. And there's more ramifications for you. You should be more responsible. You should be more responsible. You got health
reasons, number one. You got being in poverty and being relying on government assistance and begging the government to get child support. That's number two. Your dating value goes down. Number three. Like, it's a lot more ramifications for women as opposed to a man worrying about.
Brother.
I'm on his side because he's basically
saying, on his side.
No, hell yeah, because. Let's say you, right? You got a nice job. You doing what you got to do. You know your worth, right? So you're going to protect yourself by any means necessary. Yeah, I'm fucking this girl. You know her shit. You know, all right? Like, you know. I'm going to protect myself and I'm going to wrap my willy because I don't, like you said, women do have the right to control your future. So and
they have the right to control their own future as well.
Future, right? Yes, I'm not saying that. I feel like
we all know they're not thinking logically. They thinking emotionally.
A man should sit there and protect himself too. I feel like a man that really care about himself, he not gonna just fuck any bitch raw. Like, you gonna work hard for this puppy juice. Like,
yeah, but
like no lie. Am I lying though?
No, I mean not lying. But there's how many women out here crying talking about, oh yeah, I'm independent. I'm gonna do this by myself. I'm a single mom. Shout out to the single moms, but how many single dads you out here crying, bro? It's not that many.
This single dads.
How many? Crying. They crying.
They doing their thing. I ain't
they crying.
Like, I know a few.
They got paid them. Whether the kid is with them or not, them niggas is crying. They crying loud. They crying rivers. They got NSYNC in the background crying.
Yeah, but I think we're just now hearing men starting, like you said, or crying, whatever the case is, when we have heard women for the last 30, 40 years crying about being a single parent. For you to continue to go down that same road as a woman, you seen your auntie, your mama, your grandmother, all of these women be single mothers, and you still would want to participate in that generational curse. You know what I'm saying? That's
I agree with that part 100%. I just don't agree that a man should put himself at risk. I feel like we got so much to lose because we don't have a voice. That's all I'm saying.
We do. Men have.
We gonna have to agree to disagree.
That is true.
Men have a lot to lose, but women have more to lose.
They do have more to lose, but they have leverage over that man.
A great man.
So the issue that woman is going through, you may be going through 2 times worse.
A great man once said, with great power comes great responsibility, man. That's all I'm gonna say on that, man.
You don't even know who said that. Like,
I don't, but I know somebody
said that. Man. I know somebody. That's Spider-Man. His uncle or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, Uncle Ben. Man. Shout out to Uncle Ben. He's speaking facts on that one, man. Yeah.
Can't even give it a quarter.
Yo, brothers, man, put that motherfucker condom on, man. Don't let them hold your lip.
And your ladies, man, make sure y'all protect y'all womb, man.
Yeah, man. Take a pill, get your coochie wrapped, something. Wrap your coochie.
Damn, we already got how much time we got left?
Like 7 minutes.
All right, so let me get to this last topic. How can judging a book by its cover affect your decision making? Are we talking about specifically like dating, or are you just talking about in general life?
Yeah, I would say when I thought of this topic, it was more on the dating aspect because I feel like people make poor poor decision based on what they see. Because it could be somebody that you be talking to and they have like they're great for you, but it's not what you think you're looking for at the same time as well.
I feel like if it's all in mindset too. Like your mindset is gonna dictate how you judge people. So if you over here thinking like the nigga with the chain is that dude whole time, he don't even got a credit card. He not even thinking about that stuff. Like that's like he driving his man's car, as opposed to the nice young dude. You know, he got some regular gear on. He's cool.
That made me think of a question like, who y'all think is more likely to judge a book by a cover when it comes to dating a relationship, men or women?
I mean, isn't appearance everything?
Why you say?
I love it quiet. What you got to say? How?
Because you guys look as like what she was saying earlier with the IG models, baddies, whatever. Like this, y'all be looking at certain females. Y'all be thinking she be having things going on for herself. She don't got nothing going on. She don't know how to read a book. She don't have things. Her pockets is empty.
Personality draw.
She don't laugh. She don't have no sense of humor at all. And then y'all complain because it's like she's just cute, but she got nothing going for herself.
Okay.
I feel like us females, like when we date, we get emotionally attached. So it's like obviously
To the wrong nigga.
I mean, but at least he's bringing something.
The wrongness? The fuck?
Not the wrongness, but I think it's all the way around.
But wait, before you get emotionally attached, we talk about like judging on first impressions, you know what I mean? How? Because y'all see a car, y'all see the chains, like she said. Know what I mean? He got on Mary. He got on Gucci, Louis, and all that. Y'all eyes be wide. Off of that.
It depends on the person then.
Yeah, eyes be wide over
It just depends on the person.
But why is it when we talk about but what are we judging off a fat ass? She got a fat ass. That's a fact. That's not judging. We know she got a fat ass.
Great point.
Like, yo, y'all judging, think he got money and he got all this other shit on. But like you said, he borrowed his man's car. He probably borrowed the jeans too. Know what I mean? He scammed and got the Louis this, Louis that. Know what I mean? That's not his.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's easy, man.
But men, I ain't gonna let the men go on this one either, because men do look at the wrong things. But I think she is right. Men are because we're so visual, we tend to look at the beauty and we overlook the other qualifications because we are so attracted to this woman. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you got to think about judging the book by its cover. That means you looking at something and thinking something else. You looking at this girl, you thinking she's cute. That's what she is. You're not judging her.
Yeah, but off the judging, you probably already assumed in your head that she's a certain caliber of woman or she's a certain quality of woman. Like,
so
that's
you looking at a baddie and you assuming, oh yeah, she funny. She
I ain't gonna
perfect.
say she funny.
That's what I'm saying.
I would in my head, just like, for example, when I see when we always talk about men like pictures and stuff like that. In my head, I will like a picture of a woman that I think is, physically attractive.
Right.
I'm not assuming that she has a BBL. In my head, I'm thinking that she worked that out naturally because she do got a lot of gym pictures. So in my head, I want to.
You thinking that today?
Yo, I got a cool question. How often do you think men would date or see an average looking woman and still holler at her?
And she got the fat.
I'm just saying, average. She could be. She don't gotta have the fatty. She's just an average woman. You think she look decent, but she's not a baddie. She's just regular. How often do you think a man would still, Okay. Great question. Now, ladies, let me ask you a question. How often would y'all talk to a dude, whether y'all found him attractive or not, but he looked kind of broke? Off rip.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, let's end the show on that note.
There's a few dudes that I talked to that was like, I don't know about, but they end up was like, okay, you feel me? But like, I'm a type of person that don't go after that. So when you don't go after that, that's not your motive to.
I think that's another tactic. That's another tactic as well, because women will look at the broke dudes because they like that leverage that they have over that broke dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like the fact that y'all can kick him out the crib.
That's broken. And who want to do all
Like,
y'all know that's true. Like y'all, that's why y'all go after certain.
Some women like having that power, man.
Okay, you feel me? That's I right.
These Pookies and Ray Rays don't be alright. Like,
Pookies and Ray Rays.
yo, y'all be judging them based because they got the Louis
The
on.
guy
like,
that be coming to sleep with you at night. Like, come on,
that
man.
materialistic shit, that's it don't
That
matter.
shit dead.
Listen,
He been wearing them drawers all
you
week.
got something in his bank account, something, building, something.
And showering at your crib.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a fact, man. Like, yo, anyway, man. Again, we appreciate y'all for being on the show. Again, let them know where they can follow you at.
Kingness on Instagram. No, Kingness _ on Instagram.
Kingness?
Kingness.
Like
Like you a king?
K-I-N-G?
Yeah.
Why you a king though?
Word.
It just sound nice. Don't even think too deep into it.
Queenness don't sound
Yeah, word.
Yeah, I don't know why women don't like being
I
queens
just
anymore.
I like being a queen. I think I'm a queen.
Even when y'all,
why your shit is king?
Somebody took the name.
No, they did. You could have added 2 on that shit.
yo, they even be adding the K to queen now. It'd be KW, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, y'all
Don't think too deep. I'm
We
gonna
don't-
let the men be men. Y'all got that.
I feel you.
got
We
that.
don't, we don't want
Let
no
them be
woman
men
king.
on IG too, man.
Word.
So it's a man that want that name and you got it. Like,
That's a fact.
Again, where can they follow you at?
Real right _ Nay, the right RITE.
You can follow me on Instagram at laladagoat, LALADAGOAT _.
we gonna put it right here, but you got a YouTube as well, right?
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay.
Lala the Goat.
Shout out to the
wait,
goats in the
y'all.
building. I mean,
I
What's
got
up?
my clothing line dropping 10/28 the collection on Valentine's Day. So I gotta tune
Is it like a
in.
lingerie collection?
No, it's actually an active and casual wear.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
10/28
dope.
represents my dad who died. His birthday is October 28th.
Condolences.
my condolences
Thank
to you.
you.
Man.
And I wish your brand
clothing
nothing
line-
but success.
Word.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all didn't already, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if y'all not already subscribed.
Get that
and
membership.
Get the membership, man.
And
Exclusive.
speaking of clothing line,
Oh yeah, I mean, we got the merch. Y'all see the merch on the table, like, you know what I mean? Stop playing, man.
Pause. Boy, about to start
Oh,
twerking.
your pants up.
That nigga about to drop down and get his ego on, like.
He's about to hide.
offering the man the clappers. I ain't gonna.
Yo, chill out. Edit that out, yo. No, appreciate y'all,
Wolf
man.
fed by default.